with a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
EA Sports.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And able to get this out to the 25. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
And incomplete to open things up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Motion man is Shakir. To throw, it's Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches. 88 yards and a touchdown.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
James Cook. A gain of 5.
Allen gonna throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bills.
On play action, Allen. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
That's another Bills first down.
Now Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. Trucks over him. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On play action, Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
To the air, Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12. At the 26.
Here's Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Palmer going to go in motion left. Here's Allen. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Allen to throw it. He's got the connection to Moore. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Cook up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the 1st on the scramble.
goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
On 2nd and goal, Allen in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. In motion, the tight end. Allen now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown. Khalil Shakir. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The drive starts with a run from Etienne. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Etienne. 23 carries, 59 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Dances by him. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. And they're going to be set up down around around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins will take over here at their own 12-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Ball start. Offense.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Now this time, Tua is going to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 47-yard line.
They start the drive with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The tackle made by Jordan Brooks. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 18. That's good for a Bills first down.
Allen running right on the option. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Wide open receiver complete.
19 more yards. That's another Bills first down.
Cook diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Tyler Bass now for the point after. He's got it, and it's 17-0. That time a 6-play drive. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run.
Set to kick off.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Hardman on the return. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Finding Shakir across the formation. And he'll be down at the 46. Well, they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
At the 46-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. To throw, it's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
Cook is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
And that's what I like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The kick by Bass is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Miami's offense set and ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. Now Tua. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. There was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete. Tua sets up to pass it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On play action, here's Tua. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 46, here's the second down and 9. From the gun, it's Tua. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. And the Bills getting set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Allen. That's again complete to Palmer. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And the Bills, first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. To the air, Allen. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Bills, first down.
Allen going to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills are able to widen their lead here in this first half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
The extra point by Bass, up and good. And a route is on here in this first half.
Dolphins, nothing.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Ooh, the juke. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Dolphins with one final possession here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. Here's Tua. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that one too wide and incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. The throw out wide going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Tua, a final shot before half. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hanson for our halftime report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the Rams. This is a rematch of that Snow Globe playoff game from last year. And it's the Eagles' defense, which was a big part of the Super Bowl championship a year ago, making a play here. And this is a touchdown. The Eagles are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they...
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Looking to pass. Tua. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the 1st down.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play.
Tua going to throw. Out route to Hill, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
To throw again on 2nd down. Tua. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. This is caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Complete to Xavier Worthy. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. And I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Throwing now is Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Allen to throw it. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bills.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Incomplete.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's got the connection to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Bills.
Now Allen off the bootleg. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Ifitu Melifonwu on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
James Cook, the ball carrier. Kenneth Bryant on the tackle.
To the shotgun snap to Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This 2nd and 4.
The tackle made by Jordan Brooks. A 6-yard pick.
Now Allen.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, his third touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Bills have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Wisnowski set to kick off.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. Down the right sideline. Jalen Waddle. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle, it's Cook. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Right at midfield. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
They'll try the middle with Cook. Gets past one man. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Bills. 1st down.
And now they'll throw with Allen. They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
Allen now looks to throw. Shakir hauls it in. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Bills, 1st down.
On play action, Allen finding Knox there, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 36-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd
Now
down.
Allen again.
4 yards to go.
And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14. A gain of 22.
1st down.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bills have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Set to kick off.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A gain of 5. And it's 2nd down. Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On play action, Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Out to the left. He's got his tight end Knox. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's another Bills first down.
More the motion man.
At the 31-yard line.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can start together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are pouring it on. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
First down.
Tua sets up to pass it. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. And hang on here, we got an injured player, and that is QB Tua Tagovailoa, who's in need of some assistance. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A first throw for the backup, Wilson. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 16. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Allen off the play fake. Over the middle, complete. It's Cook. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Handoff comes to Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Third down and 13. Now this time, Allen will throw. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense. They might want to mix something up defensively because he's been shredding them a bit, hasn't he?
That he has, and even with all the changes that you know are going on the defensive side of the ball, he's still finding ways to get open, finding the right spots, and the delivery's been pretty good, too.
He's over 100 yards, has the 1 touchdown score to this point.
It's now second and 10.
Looking to pass to him. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Hardman to return. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the fourth quarter. On the pass, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out on the field already making plans for the evening.
Kenneth Grant on the tackle. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Bills first down.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And all the way down to the 10-yard line.
51 yards to gain on the play. That's another Bills first down. First down and golden.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Dolphins offense returning to the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for Buffalo, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Yaller horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 20 carries, 91 yards.
He had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
That is caught. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On play action, McCarthy. And his throw here is incomplete.
McCarthy's pass.
He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but it'll be second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They're a unit that enters play way down, number 28 in the NFL right now against the run.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They got to be consistent.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Mason going to get it on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 42-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he's taken down inside the 30.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
Now the former Syracuse man, LaQuint Allen. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing is McCarthy. Open man, that's Felton. Touchdown, Vikings! Ty Felton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. That's the throw by Riley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Back out is the kicker, Riley, and he'll send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
And I can't imagine that Week 1 was anything except a whirlwind for this young man. A few bright spots in the opener, but as expected, a few rookie mistakes as well.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. On the comeback route, he's got Jefferson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run the draw play. Allen. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
He's got a man. It's his 4 yards. And the Vikings are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
At the 10-yard line.
To the right goes Mason. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3.
A gain of 7 yards.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is... He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Ty Felton with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener that makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Lions.
A first down carry for Foster. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
A loss of the yard brings up second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Third and 4.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long? Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, first and 10. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. A dump off for Mason. And running with power here. And he'll get this on just the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Lions will take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their own 42. They'll start on the ground with Foster. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll go again with Foster. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
They go play action here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
yards on the pickup.
They run up the middle with Foster. Good footwork at the 30. And he works it past the 30 and almost to the 25.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 27.
On first, they stick with Foster. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down coming up. Delayed give to Foster. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Going up the middle, Foster. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal, Detroit.
First and goal, Foster. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Lions 7.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings first down as the tackle made up near the 35.
A gain of 6. And the Vikings first down.
On play action, now McCarthy. This is caught by Anderson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
13 more
Line of
yards.
scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. On the draw,
down.
here's Allen. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Tackled at the 25-yard
They've created a nice sustained drive up of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
On second down, here's the option. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right now.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
It's now third and 4.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
42-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
Maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and
They keep it in the hands of Foster. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Lions.
A shotgun handoff now, Foster. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this concerned. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down.
9 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Now a carry for Allen. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now McCarthy. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 7 yards there and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. McCarthy off the play fake. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Justin Jefferson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Ryland up and good. That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 46-yard line.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Around he caught. It's St. Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one is incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at third and 10. Back to throw again.
Yards to go.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will close the gap down to 14. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a more attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive. But get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
First down.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Again, this is Foster. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
And the Lions first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side.
First down pass.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's second and
They'll
inches.
hand off to Foster. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Detroit Lions first
They
down.
run. It's Foster. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Second and 15. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 8.
Now back to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Intended
Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Mason. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On play action, McCarthy. Throw to the right, hauled in by Allison. And past the 40 before he's out of
It's a
bounds.
gain of 11. And the Vikings first down.
Mason going to get it on first down. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
13 more yards. That's another Vikings.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing is McCarthy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
It's a gain of 20. That's another.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
1st and 10 at the 24.
On again, it's Mason. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
The tackle made at the
From the 24
line.
now, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
And he is caught. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
To the air with McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Vikings take a chance, but they find Peter on 4th and goal. Extra point by Ireland up and good. Lead us up to 18 now.
To kick off.
A nice little juke. And able to get this out to the 25. Looking to put a drive together. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. This is Foster. Down the left sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
It's a gain of 48 yards.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. Good coverage downfield by him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the run, it's Foster. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
St. Brown. A gain of 5 yards.
He'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Vikings offense and J.J. McCarthy getting ready to go back to work. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the option. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd
and they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll hand it to Mason. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Brought down right at the
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Allen is not going to go a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now it's Mason. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
For the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
17 yards.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Foster. Fancy footwork at the 45. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, they'll throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Lions on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run up the middle with Foster. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. He'll look to throw. That's complete right side. It's to Slaw. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Back to throw here. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Intercepted.
Starting the drive with Mason on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. Here's McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
He'll set up to throw.
At the 36-yard line.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Josh Notella.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they a higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Minnesota, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.